The serpent, often seen as a symbol of evil, might actually hold the key to humanity's ancient quest for freedom and forbidden knowledge. In this video, we'll uncover the dark and mysterious origins of the Serpent Brotherhood, a secret society rumored to date back to ancient Sumer and tied to the Garden of Eden. From its alleged role in liberating humanity to its connections with Gnostic sects and forbidden rituals, we'll explore the myths, symbols, and historical clues surrounding this enigmatic group. Stick around to discover whether this brotherhood is a mere myth or the blueprint for a millennia-old conspiracy that still echoes in secret traditions today. The Serpent Brotherhood is considered one of the oldest and most enigmatic secret societies in human history, believed to have originated in ancient Sumer over 5,000 years ago. According to legend, this group was formed under the influence of Enki, the Sumerian god of water, wisdom, and creation. Revered for his rebellious defiance of the divine hierarchy, Enki is said to have founded the Brotherhood to protect and disseminate forbidden knowledge. This knowledge was aimed at freeing humanity from the spiritual and physical enslavement imposed by the ruling gods. The Brotherhood revered the serpent as its emblem, a symbol of wisdom, transformation, and immortality. In Sumerian mythology, the serpent was closely associated with Enki's domain and was seen as a guardian of sacred knowledge. This symbolism persisted across cultures and time, representing enlightenment, healing, and liberation. By aligning itself with the serpent, the Brotherhood sought to embody the ideals of spiritual growth and the pursuit of higher understanding. The creation of the Brotherhood was tied to a fundamental conflict within Sumerian mythology. Humans, according to myth, were created by the gods as laborers to sustain their divine needs. Enki, however, opposed this exploitation and sought to empower humanity by granting access to the Me, a collection of divine decrees containing the principles of civilization, science, art, and spirituality. This defiance positioned this brotherhood as an organization dedicated to breaking the chains of ignorance and oppression. As the legend evolved, the Brotherhood became intertwined with the biblical narrative of the Garden of Eden. The serpent's role in tempting humanity with the fruit of the tree of knowledge mirrors Enki's actions, suggesting that the serpent in Genesis may have its roots in earlier Sumerian beliefs. In this context, the serpent symbolizes liberation and the pursuit of forbidden truths, challenging the prevailing religious interpretation of it as an agent of deceit and evil. However, the Brotherhood's mission did not go unopposed. The ruling gods, particularly Anu, the Sumerian sky god, and his allies, viewed Enki's actions as a direct threat to their authority. They labeled the serpent and the Brotherhood as forces of chaos and rebellion. This demonization persisted through later cultural and religious traditions, framing the serpent as a malevolent figure and casting suspicion on the Brotherhood's motives. Over centuries, the Brotherhood itself was said to have been infiltrated and corrupted, straying from its original mission of enlightenment. While its early purpose centered on spiritual liberation and the spread of knowledge, later iterations are rumored to have embraced secrecy, manipulation, and control. The Serpent Brotherhood's legend finds support in ancient artifacts and symbols that suggest its ideas may have been deeply rooted in early human civilization. Among these, the Seal of Temptation, a Mesopotamian artifact from around 2200 BCE, provides a striking connection. The seal depicts a man and a woman seated on either side of a tree, reaching for its fruit, while a serpent watches over them. This imagery mirrors the biblical story of Adam and Eve, suggesting that the tale of forbidden knowledge may have originated in the myths of ancient Sumer. The serpent itself, as a symbol, carries immense significance across cultures. In Sumerian mythology, the serpent was associated with Enki, the god who sought to liberate humanity by granting them knowledge. The serpent represented wisdom, transformation, and immortality, qualities central to the Brotherhood's teachings. Its regenerative ability, seen in its shedding of skin, made it a symbol of renewal and enlightenment. This symbolism persisted throughout history. In ancient Egypt, the serpent was a protector of sacred spaces and a guardian of divine knowledge. Similarly, in Greek mythology, serpents were linked to healing and medicine, as seen in the rod of Asclepius, a symbol still used in modern medical practices. These widespread associations suggest that the serpent's role as a bringer of knowledge and transformation transcended cultural boundaries, reinforcing its significance in the Brotherhood's mythology. The Brotherhood's connection to the serpent is not limited to symbolism, but extends to its alleged teachings. The organization is said to have guarded and disseminated knowledge that was considered forbidden or dangerous by those in power. This aligns with the broader cultural theme of the serpent as a mediator of enlightenment, often portrayed as defying authority to benefit humanity. However, the serpent's dual symbolism, both as a source of wisdom and a harbinger of chaos, also reflects the Brotherhood's ambiguous reputation. While its mission was to liberate humanity, the serpent's portrayal as a deceiver in later religious traditions contributed to the Brotherhood being seen as a potentially subversive force. Through artifacts like the Seal of Temptation and the enduring symbolism of the Serpent Brotherhood's legend gains a layer of historical and cultural plausibility. These connections suggest that the Brotherhood's ideas were not isolated, but part of a broader, ancient narrative about knowledge, power, and humanity's quest for enlightenment. The legend of this Brotherhood gained new layers of complexity through its connection to early Gnostic movements, particularly the Ophites. These Gnostic sects emerged during the first few centuries CE, challenging orthodox religious doctrines and reinterpreting ancient myths, including the role of the serpent. The Ophites revered the serpent from the Genesis narrative, not as a deceiver, but as a liberator who granted humanity knowledge and freedom. For the Ophites, the serpent symbolized enlightenment and defiance against an oppressive creator, whom they identified as a demiurge, an inferior deity responsible for creating the material world. They believed that this demiurge, often equated with the Old Testament God, sought to keep humanity ignorant and enslaved. By offering the fruit of the tree of knowledge, the serpent defied the demiurge and allowed humanity to access spiritual truths, making it a central figure in their theology. The Ophite rituals further emphasized the serpent's significance. They reportedly kept live serpents as part of their ceremonies, allowing the snakes to move among sacred objects and over loaves of bread. These loaves, blessed by the serpent's presence, were then shared among the congregation as a form of communion. This practice symbolized the transmission of spiritual wisdom through the serpent, aligning with the Brotherhood's alleged mission of enlightenment. The Ophites' teachings and rituals were deeply tied to Gnostic cosmology, which described the soul's journey through 7 celestial spheres, each guarded by powerful entities or archons. These archons represented barriers to spiritual ascension, and the serpent was viewed as a guide, capable of navigating these obstacles. Diagrams attributed to the Ophites depict a cosmic structure encircled by Leviathan, the serpent of chaos, symbolizing the ultimate boundary between the material and spiritual realms. However, the Ophites and other Gnostic sects faced intense persecution from the emerging Christian orthodoxy. Their reinterpretation of biblical narratives and their veneration of the serpent as a savior figure directly opposed the dominant religious framework. By the 4th century, most Ophite groups had been violently suppressed or driven underground. Despite this, their ideas survived, influencing later esoteric traditions and reinforcing the legend of the Serpent Brotherhood. The connection between this brotherhood and the Ophites highlights a common theme: the struggle between spiritual liberation and institutional control. By reclaiming the serpent as a symbol of enlightenment, the Ophites echoed the Brotherhood's core mission, suggesting a possible continuation, or even an origin, of its myth within Gnostic practices. This legend has sparked various modern conspiracy theories, and while speculative, they draw on historical, symbolic, and cultural evidence to propose that this ancient organization continues to influence humanity. One theory suggests that the Brotherhood served as the precursor to the Illuminati, a secretive group accused of manipulating global events. This connection is supported by the shared emphasis on forbidden knowledge and enlightenment. Historical parallels include the Brotherhood's clandestine nature and the Illuminati's reputed secrecy. Additionally, symbols like the serpent, coiled around a staff or all-seeing eyes, feature prominently in conspiracy literature tied to the Illuminati, hinting at a possible ideological inheritance from the Brotherhood. The theory that this Brotherhood protects ancient, suppressed knowledge also finds backing in archaeological and mythological records. In Sumerian lore, Enki's rebellion and his dissemination of the Me, divine decrees encompassing science, art, and civilization, align with modern narratives about lost technologies. For example, the Bag of the Gods, an object frequently depicted in ancient Sumerian and Mesoamerican art, has been interpreted as evidence of advanced tools or knowledge passed down through the ages. The serpent's enduring association with healing, as seen in the rod of Asclepius used in medical symbols, further suggests a legacy of preserving esoteric knowledge tied to health and transformation. Another theory highlights the Brotherhood's symbolic presence in modern religion and institutions. The serpent's dual role in Christian theology, as both a deceiver in Eden and a symbol of wisdom in other traditions, reflects the Brotherhood's mythological narrative of enlightenment and rebellion. Structures like the Black Cube, associated with Saturn and frequently appearing in religious contexts like the Kaaba in Mecca, are cited as remnants of ancient Brotherhood symbolism. Additionally, the consistent presence of serpentine imagery in medical and corporate logos hints at a deliberate integration of their symbols into everyday life, suggesting an enduring but covert influence. A particularly compelling theory connects the Brotherhood to ancient alien narratives, proposing that they acted as intermediaries between humanity and extraterrestrial beings, such as the Anunnaki. This theory gains traction from Sumerian myths, describing Enki and other gods descending to Earth and granting humanity knowledge. The Tree of Knowledge in Genesis is interpreted as a metaphor for genetic manipulation or the sharing of advanced science, aligning with the notion of alien intervention. The serpent's recurring presence in global mythology, from Quetzalcoatl in Mesoamerica to the Naga in Hindu traditions, reinforces the idea of a shared extraterrestrial origin or influence. These theories are bolstered by the convergence of historical artifacts, mythological patterns, and recurring symbols across cultures. While definitive evidence is lacking, these connections provide a framework for interpreting the Serpent Brotherhood as a potential key player in humanity's spiritual and intellectual evolution, whether through divine rebellion, hidden knowledge, or otherworldly intervention. The Serpent Brotherhood shrouded in mystery and speculation, represents more than an ancient myth. It embodies humanity's timeless struggle with the pursuit of forbidden knowledge and the consequences of liberation. Across cultures, the serpent has been both revered as a symbol of wisdom and feared as a harbinger of chaos. From Sumerian mythology and Gnostic rituals to its echoes in modern conspiracy theories, this enigmatic symbol challenges us to question the nature of power, control, and enlightenment. Was the Brotherhood a beacon of spiritual awakening, guiding humanity towards self-realization? Or was it a force of subversion, manipulated over time to serve darker purposes? These questions linger, reflecting the broader human dilemma, the tension between the thirst for knowledge and the structures that seek to contain it. As we examine the enduring influence of the serpent across history, we are reminded of its duality, a reminder that what is feared may also be what sets us free. Whether the Brotherhood is fact or legend, its story compels us to look inward, challenging us to confront the unknown and consider the true cost of enlightenment. In the end, the serpent might not simply be a symbol of evil. It may well hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of our origins and the boundless potential of the human spirit. If you want to dive deeper into hidden esoteric knowledge and uncover more mysteries of the past, give this video a like, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Together, we'll keep exploring the secrets that shape our understanding of the world.